everyone, a huge welcome from Castellini Educate Together. All of the staff here are so excited to welcome you all back next Thursday. We hope that you and your families have been keeping safe and well. Lots of us have been working hard behind the scenes to get the school ready for you all next Thursday. There will be some little changes, so we have decided to make a video to show you some of these little changes to make sure that everyone is kept safe. The first change will be in the morning time. When you arrive to school, adults will be no longer allowed past the gates here, and that is to ensure that everybody is kept safe. So if we encourage you to walk to school if possible, but to say goodbye to your adults before you get to this gate. It's fine to continue to cycle to school, but just ask that you can lock your own bike, as an adult will not be able to come in past the gate to help lock your bike. The second change will be that you will no longer line up in the yard in the morning time. We're all used to coming into the yard in the morning and lining up, but from now on you will go straight to your classroom and your teacher will be there to greet you in the morning time. Do not worry if you're not sure where to go in the first couple of days. It'll just take a little bit of time to get used to the new routine, but there will be lots of staff around to help you to make sure that you know where to go. So as we said, you no longer line up in the yard in the morning time, you come straight to your classroom. Every classroom has a hand sanitizer on the wall. Before you go into the classroom, it's just really important that you sanitize your hands really well before you go into the classroom. If you'd like to follow me now, this is what most of the classrooms will look like now. As you can see, there's lots of space so we can all keep our distance safely. But yet, we will still get to be with our friends and to chat to each other, which is really important. If you look at this table here, you can see that the children at this table all have plenty of space. They can still interact with each other and talk to each other, but they're just keeping their social distance, which I know a lot of you have been so good at doing. When you come into the classroom, you no longer hang your coat up outside. You bring all your belongings, your bag and your coat with you into the classroom, and you can hang your coat on the back of your chair or to keep it in your school bag. Another really important message for school this year will be that we can no longer share. I know the children at Castellini are so good at sharing, but for this year, everybody will just have to bring whatever it is they need to school themselves. Their own pencil, their own colours, their own rubbers, and that's really important. As you can see as well, Marilyn is wearing a visor. So the staff will either wear a visor or a mask, and that is to keep everybody safe. Don't worry if you have lots of questions. The teachers will be able to answer all your questions when you come back to school next Thursday. A lot of you have been asking if you'll still be able to go out to the yard, and we're delighted to say, yes, you will be able to go out to the yard. The yard will just be a little bit different this year. You will just have to stay with your own class, but you can still go out to the yard and have lots of fun. It's going to be really important before you go out to the yard and after you go out to the yard that you sanitize your hands. We'll also ask you to do this before you have any food and also before or after you go to the toilet. The lunches will still be the same this year. We will still be very lucky to get our lunches from Glanmore Foods. It's just really important this year that you bring out your own drink to school. And it'd be really important that you have your name on your flask or your bottle that you're bringing to school. You will not be able to refill your drink in school this year, so make sure that you bring enough liquid with you to school that you think that you will need during the day. Any lunch that you don't eat or any packaging from the food, you will have to bring home at the end of every day. There are lots of things that I am doing to get ready to come back to school next week. I've started to go to bed a little bit earlier and to wake up in the morning time to make sure that I will be in time for school. This year it will be really important to make sure that you're on time for school. Other things that I'm doing is I'm having really healthy breakfast every morning. Because I haven't been in school in a long time, I will need to eat a healthy breakfast to make sure I have lots of energy so that I can learn lots and have fun with my friends this year. There are other things that you can do at home to help us get ready for school next Thursday. First thing you can be doing is make sure to practice tying your shoelaces, and also make sure that you can zip up your coat. Another thing that you can do is to make sure that you are practicing washing your hands. So when I'm washing my hands, I am washing my hands for 20 seconds. So in my head, I'm counting to 20, and sometimes I count backwards from 20. But it's really important that you know how to wash your hands really, really well. We are so excited to welcome you back next Thursday, and we cannot wait to see you all next week. Take care, everybody.